What's going on? We back. It's the Boxing Clinic and more. Y'all know what it is. We about to jump right on into it. Shout out to Boxing News 24 again for pointing me in the right direction. Eddie Hearn says that that Gary Spike O'Sullivan versus David Lemieux may be lined up for the Canelo Alvarez Triple G rematch. Somewhere on the undercard. It may be a co-main event. And, Golden Boy not going to give up on David Lemieux. David Lemieux is a big puncher. They also, promote Gary Spike O'Sullivan, which you just seen him on the David Lemieux, Billy Joe Saunders undercard versus Mr. Douglas. And he beat the shit out of Antoine Douglas, I must say. He quit versus Eubank Jr. a long time ago. That's what UK fans tell me. But, he's interesting. What's funny about it is they putting David Lemieux in with Gary Spike O'Sullivan. They're making an in-house clash. They're getting their top-ranked Bob Arum on, and I ain't mad at them. This is a good stylistic fight. It's cheap, and it offers a good co-main event. Boxing fans seem to never turn on certain type of fighters like David Lemieux. No matter how many times he get his face bashed in and knocked out, they still tune in to watch him because he's exciting and he can knock somebody out. And Gary Spike O'Sullivan, he's a domestic UK guy. He's trying to make a splash over here in North America by fighting Antoine Douglas and beating Antoine Douglas in Canada. And now he's trying to take his talents to Las Vegas. And if you don't know, now you know. Shout out to my boy Edwin. Subscriber, he reached out to me on Facebook, through the Boxing Clinic Facebook page. Go there. The links in the description. And he told me that Canelo and Triple G press conference, he had a little insight on that. It's supposed to be going down February 27th. They must have a venue locked in. I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be Las Vegas, T-Mobile Arena. I'm hoping that it's New York City, Madison Square Garden. I've been there, and I plan on going back there. I was there for the Danny Jacobs Triple G fight, and I don't mind going out there for Canelo and Canelo and Gennady Golovkin. And if Canelo has the balls of bronze or the balls of steel, he'll go out to New York. People talked about Floyd only fighting in Vegas, but Floyd paid his dues in Fort Atlantic City and everywhere. Grand Rapids, Atlantic City. He fought there and there. He paid his dues. He just made Vegas his home base because he generated a lot of money for the city. And he paid his dues. Canelo Alvarez has never really left the Southwest or the West. And he should go fight in New York. It's a major media capital. It's the media capital of America. And also for him, gets a chance to expand, his horizons, expand his fan base. I know it's more Puerto Ricans and stuff out there. It's not as many Mexicans in New York. But why not? You do major media announcements there. Why not go there and shoot a fair one? But I doubt that. But I'm pretty sure if they got a press conference they got a press conference date locked in, and that's exclusive information. Shout out to Edwin one time for the one time, that they got a venue, and it's probably gonna be Vegas. T-Mobile Arena. That's the A side. That's the A event arena in Las Vegas, and there's a lot of fights going on in Vegas. April 14th, Crawford Horn. A few more weeks later, it could be Canelo and Triple G rematch. So, Vegas is moving. Then also you got somebody else fighting in Vegas. Oh, Danny already fought in Vegas. But yeah, this is an entertaining fight. This is a fight for the casual public to hold their attention while they get ready for Golovkin and Triple G. And, Spike O'Sullivan is tough. David Lemieux, how many times he get knocked out, knocked down, and knocked out or beat to a pulp. People still want to see him. And Golden Boy saving some money and, getting the fight day. So, I'm not excited about the fight, but it's a good fight stylistically. And matchmaking is stepping up. And guess what? They ain't got these two in-house fighters. They ain't got to go outside their circle and try to, negotiate and get the price ran up on them. It's easy to make. It's better than complicating something with another fighter. You already complicating things with Triple G. And, tell them to take it or leave it type of offer. But shout out to, Gary Spike O'Sullivan, for stepping up and taking this fight. And the reason that Eddie Hearn knows so much, he tried to make a fight with Gary Spike O'Sullivan. And O'Sullivan's management was on board. Everybody was on board with except for Golden Boy, because Golden Boy had plans for Gary Spike O'Sullivan. And Eddie wants to put him in there with Danny Jacobs. Also, Demetrius Andrade called him out. But at the end of the day, guess what? Golden Boy going to do his best for Golden Boy. And it's no different. When we throw the rocks at Top Rank, we throw the rocks at Premier Boxing Champion, and people say, oh, Oscar's good for the sport. Sometimes Oscar don't have a choice. Oscar don't have that many horses in the race. Major horses. Canelo, for some reason, David Lemieux still a ticket puller in Canada. And they got Rashidi. They got some, lower tier type of guys, but it's pretty much Canelo, Dave Lemieux and Jorge Linares, and that's who they got. You know, Joseph Diaz is cool, and a few more lower tier fighters that's coming up is cool. You know, they got Ryan Garcia, that's their ace in the hole. But guess what? At the end of the day, they don't have no major horses, and they horses are falling fast. You know, they better be happy that Lomachenko gonna fight Linares, but it looks like it's gonna be Mikey Garcia, and that's a good fight. You know, I think it's closer than I thought it was like 6 months ago. But I expect Mikey Garcia to knock his dick in the dirt. That he gonna be out the way. David Lemieux, I mean, he already out the way. So next thing is for Canelo to be out the way. And Golovkin could, you know, close that chapter. And it's a 2-for-1 in my opinion. If whoever wins the rematch, it's like they won the first fight. But you know, just some insight I got, and got a couple more videos I'm about to squeeze in today before midnight, and then we'll get the ball rolling again Tuesday. Y'all know what it is. We gone.